8 Magical Ways to Change Your Fate, according to Buddha's teaching. Life lesson. Everyone wishes to live a happy and prosperous life. Is it possible to change one's fate, or to go from unlucky to lucky? What exactly is destiny or fate? According to the East, people are born with a fate that appears to be predetermined. Fate and destiny are already determined, and people cannot overcome fate. At the same time, scholars believe that virtue wins numbers, that doing good deeds will improve one's destiny, pay one's karma, and lead to a more peaceful life. In reality, going to a fortune teller and performing an unlucky ceremony will not change your fate. Even if you avoid one disaster, you will face another. Rather than doing so, simply change your mind. It is difficult to wish for good fortune if one has a bad temper. Most of the ancients used to advise each of us to learn how to correct our bad habits and control our temper, because if we can do so, our destiny will undoubtedly change for the better after a while. We didn't have the right to choose when we were born, so there were people born in poverty and hardship and then rose through their will to study hard, until one day when they succeeded, they said, "I have overcome fate." This saying has a positive side to encourage others, but it also has a ready-made scenario at its core. We cannot change our circumstances on our own. We must understand what is fixed and cannot be changed, as well as what can be changed. 7 Ways to Change Your Destiny, according to Buddha's teachings. 1. Habits. Buddhism frequently states that afflictions are difficult to overcome, but habits are even more difficult. A habit is a fixed pattern in life, both good and bad. After a long time, habits become natural and deeply rooted in each person's mind, making it difficult to eradicate eternal life. As a result, exercise extreme caution with the habit. Smoking, smashing rocks, drinking alcohol, harming the body, lying, stealing, and greed are all bad habits that will destroy morality. Controlling emotions, focusing on breathing, eating, exercising, and remaining optimistic are all examples of good habits. Will make you live longer. People who are hardworking, clean, and self-serving. Buddhism suggests that followers cultivate the habit of chanting sutras and rely on the Buddha's name to generate Buddha nature in their hearts, be reborn in the Pure Land, and transcend birth and death. In short, it is difficult to have great blessings if a person has all of the good conditions but many bad habits. Good habits are a type of auxiliary condition that can assist people in turning evil into good and danger into peace. 2. Superstitions. Many people enjoy fortune-telling, with the goal of reaping good and avoiding evil. Some people marry to see if their ages are compatible, others pay close attention to feng shui, and still others go to worship everything, not relying on reason to make decisions. Superstitious behavior stems from a lack of confidence. Superstition can cause us to miss out on good opportunities and great blessings in life. Buddhism holds that every day is a good day, and every hour is a good time, as long as it is consistent with cause and effect. 3. Emotions. If love wasn't so important, you wouldn't have been born into this world, it is said. Humans are sentient beings, which means they have feelings, but some people lose their reason because they are obsessed with the word love. Because unsatisfactory love gives rise to a plethora of sorrows and pain, Buddhism teaches people to use wisdom to transform love and loving kindness to deal with clinging. Bringing sublimated love into compassion, which assists people in becoming free of afflictions and suffering. 4. Power. Power comes from ego and conceit, which causes people to think of noble low class. There are people who are too self-deprecating, willing to submit to authority, do not want to be self-controlled, and live their lives feeling inferior. Some people lose their reason in order to gain power through any means possible. And Buddhism holds that all sentient beings are equal, that everyone possesses Buddha nature, and that wealth and inferiority are determined by morality. We should be aware that, I am Buddha, and believe that our fate is in our own hands. 5. Karma. Buddhism holds that karma determines one's fate. Karma refers to the influence forces that will be generated in the future as a result of each person's actions, speech, and thoughts in the present and in the past. Many people complain that their numbers are low and blame others or circumstances, not realizing that it is all due to karma. 6. Good works. Buddhism believes that good has good retribution and evil has evil retribution, and that promoting good conditions on a daily basis, as well as repenting of karma, can neutralize evil conditions and open the door to a bright future. Our mind determines our habits, superstition, love, desire for power, karma, doing good and doing evil. Wanting to change our destiny begins with purifying our mind. 7. Changing concepts. Concepts influence a person's value judgment, determining the good-evil behavior trend. Buddhism places a premium on cultivating the right perspective. Correct views, correct judgments, and correct conceptions are the so-called right views. Having an accurate view of life, believing in cause and effect, and understanding dependent origination, one will not naturally do evil, resent God, or blame others. 8. Behavior change. As the old adage goes, grow melon and get melon, grow beans and get beans. Each person's actions will create karma, and when the conditions are right, the results will appear. So if we want a good and happy future, we must work hard to do good and turn misfortune into happiness, because all happiness or suffering is in our hands. Conclusion. Doing good deeds, accumulating virtue, and changing people's hearts are the only ways to change destiny. When a person's disposition changes, so does their appearance, and their blessings change as well. Accumulating merit and virtue is a long-term process that takes months and years to complete. You may see people who do evil and bad things all the time, but it is possible that they were also good people in the past, and now they can reap the benefits of their many virtues. However, after they have received all of the blessings, they will be required to repay for the evil they have caused. The reason why some people live honest lives but have to suffer all year is because of their previous evil karma. Immediately refund. If you do good deeds today, you will be able to reap the benefits of your actions after you have expended all of your negative karma. There are numerous examples of people changing their fate through good deeds. However, transformation takes time. So, instead of being afraid of a life of poverty, simply accumulate virtues and do good deeds, live a pure life, and you will be blessed in the future. It's easy for people to form bad habits when they let themselves go, but that doesn't mean they can't be changed once they've formed one. We can accumulate virtue through good deeds in order to change and improve ourselves. As a result, there is only one way to change one's destiny in this world. Do good deeds, accumulate virtue, and change people's hearts.